Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Jurassic Park the game, and we're on episode 4, The Survivors. This is the final episode in the 4-part series of the game. We are hoping to be able to escape the island, so I'm going to jump straight in. Oh, I wasn't expecting wet dinosaurs. They weren't in the original. They weren't in the original trilogy at all. I think the first big wet dinosaur we got was the mosasaur, which technically isn't a dinosaur, in Jurassic World, which came 4 years after this game was released. But yeah, it should be interesting to see what they've come up with.
Billy, let her go!
Billy, stop! Let her go!
Stay out of my way! What are you doing? Warning, keep back! Come on, think this through!
Do something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Tell us, Doctor, what's out there? What did this to him?
They're called Trodon Pectinodon. They were meant to be euthanized, but...
What? You let them out?
No. I kept them in quarantine for study. I thought they may have been leaving the pen somehow, but I wasn't certain.
We knew about those damn creatures all along. While we were out there, exposed, humping around like idiots looking for our pilot.
Billy, wait!
We were nearly killed by one of our own men. Probably bitten by one of those things, just like Decaf. Who knows where his catatonic body is now? Both our teams are dead. Oscar is dead. All because of your dinosaurs. All because of you.
I can't help but be smug about the Trudons. I think I picked that up from Jurassic World Evolution when I played through that, because they were added. It was highlighted that they were poisonous, and they looked. Yeah, just having a smug moment. Thank you.
Billy, listen, I get it. You're angry, but we need Laura alive. She's the only one here familiar with what we're dealing with.
And what good does it do us if she keeps that intel to herself? Anyway, this witch is a liar. She's lied to all of us. Put me in the direct line of danger to protect her agenda and her precious freak show. What else is she hiding?
Please, if I knew sooner,
Ah, shut it.
Good.
What kind of soldier are you? You think about only the danger that you deal with, but we are all in this together.
We could be in this without her endangering our every move. What is all this? She's a liar. How can you deny that?
I think I'm going to carry on with Nima, because I think she'll be able to relate
How
to
did
him more.
she lie? Because she wouldn't tell us information without knowing the facts?
She could have speculated.
no. Speculating could have led us into even more danger.
So what, I'm the enemy? I'm the bad guy here? I'm just trying to open your eyes. I'm trying to show you the truth and bring someone to account for it.
Injun is the enemy here. They spoiled the island. They made these monsters. You can't make her pay for all that Injun has done.
Maybe.
Put down the knife. We need to work together, all of us.
All she has to say is it's my fault. It's my fault. Come on, Doc, let me hear it.
No, it wasn't.
Say it!
It's my fault.
There. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Your friends may have saved you here. At least I got the truth out of you. You want her alive? You got her.
Oh, Billy Yoda, you are going down in my estimations.
You just mark my words. She will save just one of those animals before she lifts a finger to help you. Now, everyone make themselves useful. I gotta tell you.
Look, we can't stay here long. Let's just give Billy a minute and see if we can find anything useful. A way out, even.
Okay, we'll do a sweep of the room and check in when we're done. Agreed?
Okay, don't know what you're expecting to find in the small utility room.
I don't see anything. Maybe it's clear.
Right, that room was full of raptors, so I'm not messing around with that. I am going to around the rest of the room, see what Jerry can find.
flare kit. This might come in handy. I don't want to get stuck at a vent with a dinosaur. Besides, there's blood everywhere. Ow! Hot!
Oh, Jess is just staring at dead bodies. Okay. Big weirdo. Look through there.
What about this grate? It looks big enough for everyone.
And it looks like it's heading in the right direction.
Just great. It's locked. Anyone happen to have a key?
I'll go back to Nima. Really don't want to go in the head direction of the door. I bet maybe we could take it apart with a spade.
Huele a excremento.
Oh no, she's just gonna exclaim that it smells a bit. Thought maybe we could use some movie magic and smash out the
They're empty. They're still heavy though.
smash up the lock with one of these tools, but doesn't seem to be an option at the moment. Did I miss anything with Jerry? Nope. Looks like his option was to pick up the flare. So my guess. Don't look at the body. Just talk to Billy.
Are you okay?
Jess, hon, leave him alone.
Yeah, but I was out of options. Very alien.
Billy, we should cover decaf. I don't want Jess to see this.
Yeah.
This tunnel looks tall enough for everyone. Maybe we should go this way.
Jess, stand back from the grate. You don't know what's down there.
I'm just trying to help.
I know, Jess. I just can't keep my attention on everything at hand, plus you.
Sorry to be such a burden.
Bad
Can I
luck.
pick this lock? Not that I would know how, but I don't want to add breaking and entry onto my dad's list of my criminal tendencies.
It looks like a simple lock. I've done something like that in the past. It was just as you know, wasn't anything illegal. I just, I found a padlock and I just wiggled around I think a paper clip until it unlocked, and it looks pretty simple. To be fair, it took me about half an hour. It was just on an old toolbox that I found in the shed. What I'm saying is, she could do
Leave
that
the door alone. We're not going back out that way.
if she had
Why
the
not?
tools. It looks
Because we
simple.
aren't backtracking, and those damn creatures could still be out there.
Okay, so I'm kind of running out of options now. I'm just going to have to go with dialogue.
Jerry, we should get moving.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Let's go.
This is not the time for grieving. We have to move.
Maybe we should.
She's right.
Okay. Surprises me we're not going to head down that vent. Go ahead into the raptor corridor.
Billy, did you find something?
No, nothing. Is everyone ready?
What about decaf?
I took care of that.
It looked like you took something off him. And if he has something that will help us...
I didn't find anything. I took his dog tags. Insurance doesn't pay out to his family unless his dog tags are returned. Satisfied?
Right. Sorry for pushing. Should we bring him with us?
Why bother? He's already buried. Look, I know where his body is. We're not equipped to transport it. Hopefully, we can retrieve his remains when this is all over. All right, listen up. Everything that just happened, bygones, understand? Doc, tell me again about the phones.
According to the terminal in my lab, the marine exhibit phones are still connected to the transceiver. The visitor center phones
Too
are...
far away, okay? And we can get to the exhibit through the tunnels?
They're all interconnected. I think I can still
The
find...
answer is yes. Thank you. All right, we all have the same priorities here now. We get to this marine exhibit and find the phone. We get another chopper in the air to lift us out from there.
How are we gonna get there? Troodon could still be out there.
We aren't equipped to treat any more bites. We have to... Shh. I will not be shushed.
The door.
Oh no.
They're coming through the vent.
Ooh. Action sequence. Troodon. Or Troodon, as I'm calling them. I know I say this about every dinosaur. I like the little scaly boys.
They're going past the door.
Jerry, get that grate open!
I'm on it. I need something to break the lock.
We'll find something!
The air tank! Use the air tank! It's heavy and sturdy!
The air tank, where's the air tank? Where's the air tank? What?
No, not that.
Jerry,
Wait.
hurry!
Why is it?
No, I know.
Yeah, I know, but I can't find the air tank. Oh, it's all the way down here. Okay. Stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm a little busy here.
There!
What about him?
Throw me one!
Heads up!
Oh shit, I pressed it too early.
I missed! Toss me another!
What? No, that's no... No, I'm not accepting that as a death. I was highlighting the thing, it just wasn't filling up. Look, see, it stopped filling up again. There we go.
Heads up!
Got it. Let's go.
Oh, missed that one. Oh, fuck off! Okay, I'll accept that. That caught me by surprise, but the first death, that's bullshit. I thought I just... Am I doing the same sequence? Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, this chapter's certainly been brutally difficult compared to the other ones. first bronze. That's a disappointing turn of events, but I'm impressed with how the difficulty has gone up a little bit. So I'm not accepting the first death. That was a glitch. I'm certainly glad it's not as like the Walking Dead games where you can kill characters off and carry on with the story, because I'd have a lot of dead characters.
Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north. Staff Village is inland. That's the wrong way.
Okay.
The desalination plant. That's where the
Come on,
marine
people, they're
exhibit
still
is.
after us.
Look, follow the red conduit.
Follow the red conduit.
Keep moving! Don't look back until it slows you down!
Oh no, what if they can read? Follow the red conduit. So we're going that way.
Wait, the conduit's gone.
Don't stop!
What?
Wait, those are water mains.
Go, follow them!
Well, the water mains, we can do that.
Which way, Laura?
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
But we can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behavior
Don't
seems
swear.
territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them, but we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we headed, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a 4-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
Maybe I can help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
And just look around. He's just going to stand there like an NPC. And you're going to stand there like an NPC. And so are you. Okay, so let's look at the plans because they seem like the most interesting thing to do. They look pretty complicated.
I don't have enough to go on here. I need
Oh, right.
details, landmarks, something unique.
Okay, yeah, I see what the puzzles... Right, okay. Let's have a look around. See what we can see to the left with Jerry. What can you see, Jerry? I'm just going to waste your flare. Okay, what can you see?
There's a big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor.
Okay.
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end. It looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection.
Okay.
I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
Okay. So we've got a water tank. Hopefully it's remembered that. I mean, I can remember it, but there's a lot to remember. So... the ladder on the right and at the end of the hall, T section, water tanks. I think that... Okay, that eliminates the top right one, because there's no water tanks at the end of the wall, end of the hall there. Yeah, okay, so it eliminates the top right. Let's have a look at who you can see.
There's a big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side.
Okay,
There are these 2 big electrical boxes of some kind on the right.
that'll be an easy landmark.
I see 2 ladders along the left of the tunnel. The tunnel goes straight and then turns to the right.
Okay, I can remember that. So let's have a look at this again. So I've eliminated the top right, so... I can see the one on the bottom right doesn't have the electrical boxes on the right, so that just leaves the one on the left and 2 on the left, which are identical from Jerry and Nima's point of view. So if we can look at Billy's side of things. Hope we're not wasting these flares.
There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right.
Water tanks on the right.
I see one ladder at the end of the hallway.
One ladder
This
specifically.
tunnel only goes down a few dozen yards to a dead end. There's a big yellow pipe that goes down the left wall and into the floor.
Okay, so we've got pipe, ladder, dead end, and water tanks on the right. So they both look the same. See the pipes on the bottom left, the water tanks on the bottom left one are midway down the hall. So I'm going to say, oops, that it's square. Is the correct one.
Here.
I guess they all kind of look the same.
And oh, I can cancel the other ones off.
I don't think it's this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
I didn't realise I was supposed to
What
be
do you
getting rid
think,
of it.
Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Get
I'm
rid of
just
that
going
one
to
as well.
cross this one off.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm
Don't
positive.
doubt me.
We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings. Okay, here we are. The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
What is it?
Lots of scaly ones. Oh, okay. Ah, wrong button. Get my L1s and my R1s mixed up.
You're afraid of the flare!
See, get behind me.
Oh, get up.
I can't open it!
Move over.
Dusty!
Jerry, come on!
I'm hopeful that they'll use Trodens in a film one day. I like them. They're going up there as good critters.
Oh God, Jess! Oh, what have I done? I just left her down there. I have to go find her.
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you
Brachiosaur.
safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
Can't know that. I won't leave her to those animals.
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
We're going north, weren't we?
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
A big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
Do you know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Engine has changed it so much.
I'm just going to point out, if I pronounce the dinosaurs wrong, growing up, I was a big dinosaur nerd. I read a lot about dinosaurs, so some of the pronunciations of the dinosaurs I might get wrong just because I've read them and they're not like proper like phonetic words. So I have been saying Troodon because it's spelt true. I know it's a Troodon now. We all learn together. Don't say my videos aren't educational. We learned how to say Troodon.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes. It is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before.
Well, the kind of
It was all
was.
very peaceful before Injun bought the island.
Before
from
you,
Costa
the
Rica.
kind of was. The dinosaurs work.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My family, everyone, my whole tribe. This had been our home for thousands of years. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. They took advantage of him. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
I'm going to preempt this and I'm going to lore dump because I just love the series stuff.
My
Alright,
father
sorry.
and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima, little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, you know, such a climber. She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once. With a live tiger.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce.
Okay, if you're not going to cut me off. Sibo that she
He would always
mentioned.
be
Oh my
with
days!
stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation.
I can mute
And I
you.
had Atlanta, my mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs. Or worse, some just disappear.
That took a dark turn.
Now there is no choice. Everything I do for...
Right, enough talk because I
don't
want to
wanna
talk
seem
about Sibo.
indifferent.
Oh,
But I really need to find Jess.
You're right. I'm not always so, como se dice, talkative. Fine. Let's get moving then. All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good. Shh.
Dilophosaurus.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Yes.
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many theropod dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like modern birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Okay, Sibo, she mentioned praying to Sibo. I know that as Sibo. I don't know if that's a deliberate thing to make the non-native sound disrespectful. Sibo is the name of the volcano that powers the island with geothermic power.
Would you look at this?
I've never heard that the angle of the island having people on it before InGen arrived. I think that's
tanks. This could be a
interesting,
hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
Marine World.
That's a lot of fish. How many whales are they feeding?
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Oh, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc? Hold up. Here's something.
The fish that's evolved legs. Speedrunning evolution. Hopefully it's just a nice dinosaur. They've all been very, very sharp.
All clear.
Dad!
Jess!
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, thank God. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry?
There is no dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. We're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by ground zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home.
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Wait. What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura. Wait, what are you...
Where is she going?
I don't know. This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
I remember a story element about
They made a lot of progress in construction here.
bombing the island, but
Paleozoic, huh?
I don't remember where it's
Well,
from.
most of
If
the
it's from the
specimens
original
here
book
aren't really
or
from the
whether it's from one of the
Jurassic period
comics.
anyway.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. Looks like a mosasaur.
Mosa what? It looks kind of scary.
it's sort of a sea lizard of sorts. You think of a big moray eel with a crocodile head.
Croco eel? Great. Sounds charming.
Don't worry, there are no sea creatures on my list of park animals.
Then what are all the feeder fish for?
Feeder fish?
Yeah, we came through a big room filled with tanks of fish. Laura said they were for feeding other animals, like whales.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Mosasaur. Okay, that is legit one of my favourites. I didn't really care for it until the Jurassic World films, but it's a nice big big wet one.
Paleozoic. From oldest to newest. Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian. Interesting concept. Living fossils. I guess you can't expect a mosquito to feed on fish swimming hundreds of meters under the sea.
This little pool's cool. Were these creatures all cloned like the dinosaurs?
No, these aren't actually extinct animals, Jess. They live in the oceans today. They're called living fossils because they haven't evolved much from the ancient fossil forms discovered by paleontologists.
Oh, is that a horseshoe crab?
Could be. To be honest, I don't really know all that much about sea fauna.
Fauna.
Okay, I like horseshoe crabs as well. Just real life, they're like little sea Roombas. They're just little guys. I'm having such a great time playing this at the moment. It just threw up the question that I never considered how they got the DNA for the Mosasaur in Jurassic World. That's something I'm going to have to look into in my own time.
How you holding up, Jess?
I can't stop shaking. I'd literally rather be back in jail for shoplifting. I'm just so tired of running, Dad.
I know, me too. But we're safe for now.
See what else we can look around. So look at
I'll
the
be over by
information
the
board.
info desk,
Might
okay?
find some
Yeah,
Easter
yeah.
eggs and get even more excited.
Information. Sure could use some now. Oh good, instructions. Insert operator's key into key slot. Okay, etc., etc. Code expires in 24 hours. Morning operations reset procedure. Turn key counterclockwise to input notch and hold for 3 seconds. Keypad will reset and beep 3 times. Turn key clockwise to reset. Enter previous code, then new code. Huh, that's easy enough.
It's easy enough. I can't remember any of that, but I expect that's the next puzzle.
Huh, very clever. Looks like they're using numbers from the dates of the Paleozoic era as daily key codes. Okay, so the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week. Today is Saturday. I need
Okay.
Friday's code.
What was that about? So it's the previous day followed by the current day. So we need Friday and Saturday.
There's
And
enough here for me to deduce the order, if I can just recall the order of the display.
it seems to be going past a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, there they are. Okay, let's head back to the display. If I'm really cheeky about it, I think I might be able to.
Paleozoic, Cambrian, Ordovician,
Blue,
Silurian,
purple.
Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
Okay, so it goes like blue, purple, red, yellow, orange, yellow. Okay.
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
So blue, purple, orange. So I think it's. I want to go with.
Devonian, named after Devonshire. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. I think.
Let's try this one. This is my best guess. I'll try it at the elevator.
Okay, as long as you're remembering it. One more look. So
This is my best guess.
Carboniferous,
I'll try it at the
Devonian,
elevator.
Paleozoic. Okay. So it's the one after Carn of I think it's Permian. Now I've looked at it, I think it's Permian. So we're gonna head
I'll
back.
be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Go Permian.
Permian. Sounds right.
If he thinks it sounds right, try that.
Okay, best guess.
And let's head over to the elevator. Done it. 3 seconds. What? Where the fuck are you going now? Done it. 3 seconds. Beep 3 times. I've got to... all the way to that, okay. Okay, now we turn it back. Okay, and now put the code in and hopefully it's the right one.
9, 2, 5, 1. All right, new code. Let's keep it simple.
Pro gamer move. Would like to have seen what the post-it underneath it said. I might be able to have a look at that editing. Hopefully it's a little Easter egg. Not messing around with those embryos. You're going to kill everything.
Hey, don't open that. Are you crazy? Someone will see.
Relax.
See what?
Damn it, you careless idiot.
What was that thing? Some kind of spy gear?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Top secret. In fact, if you tell anyone about it, I'll have to kill you.
You won't lay a finger on her.
I was just kidding around.
Everyone, I got the elevator working.
About time.
What's going on here?
Nothing. We're all cool. Jeez, get over it. Let's go. We don't got all day.
I forgot about their little subplot.
Dad, my ears.
Attention,
What's
guests.
going on?
The Lagoon Rotunda and Spectacular is housed in a pressurized underwater environment. We suggest you pinch your nose and push your breath to equalize your ears while we descend. If you experience any lasting discomfort or feel unusually giddy, let your attendant know immediately.
Giddy?
They're talking about nitrogen narcosis. It's a risk of breathing pressurized air.
What makes you the expert?
I, saw it in a movie. Whoa! Is that where we're going?
Sure, that's a reference to something.
I think so.
Seems a little bit like Jaws 3.
My God. I wasn't expecting any of this.
This is so cool.
Careful. I'll lead.
Cool. Look at that.
I want to speak with Hammond. No, this can't wait. Can you connect me to Mr. McGuire? Or no, Peter Ludlow? Please hurry. No, look.
This is Dr. Laura
Oh, I have
Sorkin.
a bad
I am an
feeling
employee
about
of the
this.
park. I am still on the premises. Get me somebody. Mr. Parker, I do not need rescuing. I do not want the bombing waylaid. I want it stopped. What? It's not contaminated. This is a wildlife
It's locked from the inside.
preserve. These animals are not diseased. They are extremely endangered. You're not listening to me!
Let's see what's going on with the control panel.
Hey, Dad! This looks like an intercom up here.
What? Where? Good find, honey. Laura, it's me, Jerry. Laura?
Jerry, I hear you, and I'm glad you're here. This is gonna be a lot easier now.
What have you been doing?
We're gonna stop the bombing, Jerry. This island must be preserved.
Really surprised about the bombing, considering the direction the Lost World took.
I have taken the remaining survivors hostage. There are 4 others, 3 Americans and 1 Costa Rican. I won't let them go unless the plans to bomb the island are completely rescinded.
How dare you leverage us as pawns? We want off the island. Help us or let us go.
5 people are better than 1. Protesting is a game of measurable attrition.
Protest? My God, this isn't a political maneuver? You're putting us in danger to serve your own agenda? We deserve a chance to survive. Think about Jess, Laura. This isn't something you want on your conscience.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I need you here.
We've got to do something.
Like what? We're stuck between 2 locked doors. We wouldn't be in this mess if I'd killed her when I had the chance.
If you don't offer me some sort of guarantee that the island will be preserved, I will have to escalate matters.
This is lunacy! Fine, put the military on the phone. Hello? Hello? You want to see contamination of the global ecosystem?
What are they saying? Are they going to stop the bombs?
Alright, just ignore me then.
Laura, there are other options here. Holding us against our will to save the dinosaurs is only one poorly thought out solution. You're smarter than that, Laura.
I know, Jerry. I know what I'm doing. I clearly expressed the consequences of threatening this island. I scored a line in the sand that has been ignored and trampled over by InGen, by the government, and now I exercise my resolve.
Laura?
I'm going to free the mosasaur.
Are you mad? A land dinosaur paddling to the mainland is one thing, but you're talking about releasing an apex predator into over 70% of the global ecosystem.
It's only one. It can be recaptured.
Before it eats the last of the humpbacks?
Oh, don't be dramatic.
Laura, don't.
Plan B.
Just gonna stare at it. It seems like Laura's the villain of this episode. It seems every character's had its own villain arc. Every villain episode. It seems like Laura's being unreasonable this time.
I'm sorry, Jerry. For the sake of this island and the scientific treasure it holds, I have been forced to take an action.
It's not too late. We can reverse this.
No. I locked the system down. There's nothing you can do. I've opened the gates and the Mosasaur is free to leave.
Laura, you have to...
No, Jerry, this isn't up for debate. We have to show InGen.
Look out! Get out of the water!
Oh. I was not expecting Laura to be killed.
Damn it! What were you thinking?
All right, everybody, be cool. And stay away from the window.
Be cool?
That's right. What, you want an I told you so? I don't know about you, but I came here to make a phone call. Hello, this is William Yoder, ID 4122. Put me through to Haskell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The U.S. Embassy. Report as follows. The island is completely overrun. Alpha team killed in action, save one, myself. Bravo team killed in action. 2 helicopters disabled. 2 civilian casualties. I have access to a seaworthy boat and I will evacuate the remaining survivors. Yes, sir. The military may proceed. 90 minutes. Understood, sir.
90 minutes is not a lot of time. Ah,
What's happening? Who did you call?
That's far enough.
What?
You're not coming with me. There's going to be a tragic accident, Jerry. Nima, we have everything we need. We're finishing this without them.
What?
they just want to survive. They're not going to...
No.
What do you mean, no? We've got an agreement, remember?
Our agreement doesn't involve killing Jerry and Jess.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, Jerry. I was sent here to retrieve dinosaur embryos from InGen.
I don't understand. You're a corporate spy?
Yes.
Damn it, Nima. I trusted you.
It's not like that. Yoder took the can. He wants it for himself. I'm trying to help you and Jess.
What can?
A can of shaving cream. It has a compartment to smuggle the embryos off the island.
Damn it, Nima. You're blowing it.
No, you are. Oscar put his faith in you. He may have been a devil, but he wore his sins on his arm for everyone to see. You are just a mask with nothing behind it.
No, you can't do this! Don't you care? Don't you care about Oscar or Decaf?
That's enough. Everyone stay back. I'm gonna give you a sporting chance here.
Billy,
Once
wait.
I let go of the spoon, there ain't no coming back.
Don't do this!
Seems a bit of a weak plot twist. There's no reason for him to leave them behind. They just wanted to survive.
Enough up!
I don't think, you know... I don't think it was necessary for him to turn on everyone just to get off the island with the... Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, come on, the frame rate is all over the place. Oh, I died. Okay. Okay, we'll try that again. L1 and up on the right thumbstick. I mean, this episode is a lot more difficult than the others. Our frame rate's not so bad on this one. L1 up. There we go. L1 up. You best have made that she didn't make that. Everyone do the same. rate is so bad, and it's not the recording or your download speed or anything. It's this being played on PS3. I think it's a lot smoother on Xbox 360. I don't believe this game was released in the EU or on Xbox. 'Cause I had to buy this on PlayStation, which was unusual
Is
for
anybody
me.
hurt?
I was more of an Xbox
Is
360
everyone
person.
all right?
You mean, besides being trapped in this bubble by that desgraciado, we're as good as dead?
Don't say that. Somebody might, somebody will come for us.
Oh, Jerry, Yoder left us here. He'll take the boat and not tell anyone about us.
Maybe he won't take the boat.
He has the canister. He knows where the boat is.
He, doesn't have the canister.
What?
I'm sorry. I promise not to steal anymore.
Okay,
But
that one's a freebie.
Jerry, look!
Oh, great. Just great.
why is it flooding?
Must be the damage to the door. We're losing air pressure. This place will flood right up to the highest hole in the room. Damn it! Even if we could open the door against the pressure, the whole rotunda is flooded. There's nowhere to go.
Wait a second. I remember. Maybe there still is a way out. If we swim.
Swim? We won't make it 20 feet with that mosasaur swimming around.
Maybe. Look at that pipeline. It leads out of this lagoon. There are caves at the far end. Those caves connect to others that lead back to the beaches. We use the pipeline as cover.
And you think we can hold our breath the whole way?
Dad, look! There's diving here.
No. We don't know the first thing about scuba diving.
I do.
What?
We have to distract the mosasaur. Figure something out and meet us back down here.
Scuba diving?
Before I was saying that I think the game was actually delisted by when Telltale Games went into administration a couple of years ago. So I don't think you can buy this anymore unless it's a physical copy.
Do we need the wetsuits? The water should be warm.
This deep and this time of the day, we would totally go hyperthermic. Don't worry, Dad. Neoprene makes everyone look good.
It's not my modesty I'm worried about. Oh, come on. How could this be so complicated? I don't know thing one about diving.
Dad, don't mess with the mixture valve. They're all preset.
Since when do you know about diving?
Remember those lessons you wouldn't let me take?
Did your mother override my decision?
Actually, Steve bought me lessons. It was a secret.
Mom's boyfriend.
Yeah. If it's any consolation, I got grounded and Steve slept on the couch for a week.
Based Steve.
Wonder how long it'll take for this room to flood.
Let's not find out, Dad.
I'm gonna look after
How are you
Jess.
holding up, Jess?
Okay, I guess. I'd feel a lot better if we weren't trapped in the bottom of the lagoon.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
worry.
everyone would.
We're going to get out of this. I'll be right back. Feeder program.
We could feed the Moses. Security camera. I see on the screen on the right is the Unix system. It's a minor reference to the films. I'm not going to bother with the phone because we know it's dead.
B, Pool 4. That looks like the one scheduled for today's feeding.
Okay, well, we will remember that. Unix system, I know this.
That ought to keep it busy.
It's absolutely full of Laura Sorkin. It's so full of scientists that it doesn't want to eat fish.
Okay, hon. What do we do?
Dad, I changed my mind. These are rebreathers and I've never actually used one. I'm not ready for this.
Hey, you can do
No!
this.
What if something goes wrong? I don't want to do this. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
I can't believe... Billy's not dead, but I'm fairly sure
Sweetheart, look at me. You were right about me.
he's
I
not
don't
going
give
to
you
make
the
it off the
trust you
island.
deserve. I don't give you a chance to prove it either. But here, now, you've done more than enough to earn that trust. I know you're capable of great things. I trust you, Jess. I know this is something you can do.
I just don't want you to go away. I'm so tired of you always going away.
I know, honey, but I'm here right now, and I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'll be here with you all the way. Now, what's the diver signal for okay?
It's universal. Duh.
Right. Well, I promise to signal you whenever you check on me, okay?
I'm scared.
It's the standard okay. Finger and thumb together with the rest of the fingers outspread. Don't want to.
But I know we'll make it with your help. Okay, Jess, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
So, how do these things work?
Well, these are closed-circuit rebreathers. They look custom designed. The tank is small, maybe 15 minutes of air.
Is that enough?
But it recycles the air you exhale. It should work for about 45 minutes. Try not to freak out, you'll use air faster. You might even mess up the CO2 scrubbers.
That sounds bad.
CO2 poisoning is totally bad.
You're full of CO2 and the mosasaur eats you, it's going to have a poorly tummy.
This is the regulator. It's built into the mask. It wants to help you breathe. Don't fight it. And don't hold your breath.
Okay, don't hold my breath.
That's it. The suit's mostly automated. It'll keep you, like, buoyant and manage your oxygen. Oh, and try to swim casual.
Swim casual?
Don't spaz out. It attracts sharks.
What about mosasaurs?
Probably them too. Turn around.
I'm taking a deep breath just because I know it's an action sequence with a big fish coming. Oh, piss off. Don't panic, you've got loads of air. Might need to scoot backwards, but alright, you're just gonna force yourself through, okay. Stop squirming! Yeah, he's gonna love that sound. I had to press that a couple of times. Nicely designed. I like it. I like that the animals in this game haven't got pupils. The Truden didn't, and the Mosasaur has, and it makes them a bit more menacing. Obviously, in the films, you're supposed to be a bit more sympathetic towards the animals. Okay, I'm timing this wrong. I find in the game that when it's supposed to be a monstrous, it wasn't looking. Yeah, the timing on this seems a bit weird. I'm not being penalised, so just take my time. Okay, oh, I've got someone eaten. I was focusing on... What that? I was focusing on the X that's coming up in front of me. Ah, okay. I was supposed it was one or the other, and yeah, it distracted me. A little bit harsh to be introducing so many new elements to the gameplay style. I respect them mixing it up a little bit. I can't believe I'm up to 4 deaths. I feel like it's a little bit too unforgiving, but I'm not getting stuck at the same part, so I respect it, and I guess I've been making the wrong decisions myself, and that's on me. Can't expect to just walk through the game easy peasy. As someone who's quite experienced with games, this does seem a little bit difficult. I shouldn't be having this much trouble. Like I said, I don't want to walk through it, but I feel like I'm experienced enough that I shouldn't be having this much difficulty. We're free of the mosasaur.
Look,
I enjoyed that sequence.
Yes, that must be it.
Wait! I don't see anyone on it.
Maybe a dinosaur ate them.
Maybe Billy ate them.
Well, well, well. Fortune smiles upon the brave.
Hey, Dad!
I thought I'd worked everything out. Hadn't accounted for our little thief here. Well played, Jess. Well played. But then, I was sure I had buried my ticket off this island at the bottom of the sea. But, lo and behold, you slippery sons of bitches survived. Wait. Did you swim out of there?
You bastard! What will your bosses think when they learn that you tried to murder us?
But they won't learn about that. Because one way or another, you're not gonna tell them. I just don't know how we got to this point, Nima. You were the last one of my kind I thought I could trust. Things didn't start out that way, but we had worked out a mutually beneficial deal! But now, I don't even have that. All that's left for me is that damn canister. Now hand it over, Missy.
Wasn't
Nice
expecting
one.
that.
Almost hurt.
You looking for this?
You know, things don't have to be this way. We'll kiss and make up and share this payout just like we planned.
There is no more plan. We're leaving without you.
Oh,
Oh, come
okay.
on, don't make this easy for me. Come on, Nima. You're a merc just like me. You got bills to pay? Are these two really worth all this?
I don't know why they have to die in your plan.
They are worth more than your pathetic life. I would trade your life even for Oscar's. No more talk. Shut up and fight.
Oh, wrong button. Ah, fucking hell. Just throw him in the water. Oh, wrong button. I'm doing terribly at this. So many things to take into account. So many buttons. Oh, the fences are alive. Okay. Yeah, quick time events in this episode have been difficult. That must have ended him. He's got to be knocked out from that. Oh no, he's looking about
there
again.
we go. Is that the
Okay.
little thing we're fighting over? Oh,
I'm
what?
supposed to fail this one because
What's
there's no.
that? I can have it? Why so generous all of a sudden?
Yeah. That was difficult. Really difficult. I'm
Wanna be
thankful
the
it didn't
hero?
kill me off.
Jess,
Not that I think he's a murderer.
You want to break our deal?
do you feel that?
Oh my god. Stop!
You want to make new friends?
Yoder!
I know that
Name
is.
I don't like it.
He needs to get in the water and under that dock. Well, he failed his quick time events. I don't think there's any coming back from that Billy Yoda. Let's see if the T-Rex quick time events are a little bit more forgiving than Billy Yoda's fighting.
Keep going! Hey! Hey, over here! Come on! Come get me! Go! Get to the boat!
I had a choice to go for the can, I can't believe it. Just chose. Oh, and that's it, it's gone. Fine by me, although I am... He's not gonna like that.
Hey! Come on!
Trapped, keep me safe for a little bit at least. That was close. relentless. What? Oh, okay. I made a mistake there. It told me to hold L1 and then R1, and I saw as R1 was filling up, I was like, oh, it didn't accept the input bar L1. So, okay, let's try it again. Hold up. There we go. See, I thought the L1 wasn't being held. At this point I thought I was going to be able to escape. Oh, I got right to the end of escaping Rexy without making a mistake. That's disappointing. I'd have been pleased with that. That was a lot of button pressing. Oh, we're free. I think that was a suitable climax.
We made it. Believe me, the whole world is better off without that can.
Guys?
Not me, Joey. Not my daughter.
Guys?
Nima, I made a promise. I'll figure something out. Come back to Dallas with us. We'll find a way to get you and your Mariquita.
Guys! How much did you say those embryos were worth?
Okay. Yeah, I was expecting it to be eggs, and I would have been disappointed with that. Like, selling the embryos in the black market, I can't see, like, why, like, Jerry and his daughter would have had such an issue with that. They just wanted to survive, you know. They're not... You know, it's not moral, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to survive. Would like a little bit more of an epilogue. It was a satisfying ending. I can't believe how many times I died in that episode compared to episode... I think episode 1 I might have died once on... No, I don't think I died at all. I think I died once in episode 2. And then it got harder as it went on, which is kind of surprising because it was an episodic thing. You could legitimately go... Well, back when the game was available to buy, you could have legitimately gone on the Steam or the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store and just bought and jumped in straight into episode 4, which no one would do, but it seems kind of odd to increase the difficulty throughout separate available titles. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was a little bit put off with the frame rate drops, and the interface made it difficult, but it is a game from over 10 years ago, and it could do with a little bit of polishing just to make it a little bit more what's the word, optimized for PlayStation. I don't think the Xbox had the same issues. The Xbox version wasn't available in the UK at least, or the EU, so I bought mine on PlayStation way before it got delisted. I played it 10 years ago and I remembered next to nothing about it. A lot of this was a surprise to me. I absolutely loved the little Easter eggs. There's even tiny little bits that I'd picked up on which I didn't mention because I thought it could just be the way it's written sounded kind of like a line that was in another film. I'm an absolutely huge fan of the Jurassic Park franchise, and despite the game being 10 years old and not being fully optimized for the PlayStation, I still had an absolutely fantastic time playing it. A genuine excitement, genuinely when the Mosasaur turned up in this episode, which I wasn't expecting at all. it wasn't canon to Jurassic Park until Jurassic World came out. There was a genuine big smile on my face when that happened. Thank you very much for joining me. I probably never would have played through these games again without the excuse of doing it for YouTube, but I'm so glad that I did. I think that the format works really well for YouTube, so I'm probably going to consider playing more Telltale games again in the future. I've never played the Back to the Future one. That's definitely one that's an option. The Walking Dead ones, I feel like a lot of people play the Walking Dead games, but I haven't. So that I might dip my toe into Walking Dead. There's a lot of them, and it's a big task to undertake to continue. But I think it's good. It's good content for YouTube, and it's the Telltale games are definitely something that would work. There have been some of my more popular videos. I think it's because Jurassic Park Telltale game hasn't been so heavily covered by playthroughs. It's not something that there's multiple endings and not branching storylines. The puzzles aren't like super difficult, so it's not like it could be used as a guide. But it's like I said before, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope to be able to play more Jurassic Park, Jurassic World games in the future. Let's see if there's any post credits in this one, or is that something that dropped out of the first one? I don't think it needs it. I don't think the story needs any sort of epilogue. No, we're just back to the main menu with the mosasaur. So I am gonna I'm just gonna mute the background audio for now. Yeah, I would love to play through more Jurassic Park and Jurassic World games. It's a franchise that's very, very dear to my heart. I grew up on dinosaurs. There's outside of Park Builder, there's not really a lot of choice for games that I can play. I feel they would probably suit Twitch better for sitting and playing a couple of hours of building a park. I don't think it's such a. I think YouTube's a more cohesive storyline type platform. So yeah, I'm just rattling because I don't want the video to end. I enjoy the games that much. Thank you very much for joining me, and I really, really hope that I'll be able to play something similar in the future that we can all enjoy as much. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.